Ladies and gentlemen, we are at Tiny Box Vape Shop in Kennedy. This is Pittsburgh's premier vape shop, and now we're starting Tiny Box Media, where we will be sponsoring the best podcast in America. Currently, we're sponsoring the Chino brothers. Are those guys funny?
Awesome. Gotta check it out. They're fucking hilarious, man.
And they only say that because I'm their boss and I'm one of the Chino brothers. One way or another, folks, thank you for watching the podcast, sponsored to you today by Tiny Box Vape Shop, the world's greatest vape shop. And now, the Chino brothers. What do you think of that intro?
Oh my, where'd you get the budget for that? Dude, Tiny Box has deep pockets.
Yeah, what do you think of that intro, son? That was a dope intro, right?
That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, man. I just feel like we were here with my iPad on our first one, and we're like, dude, ridiculous. Chino Brothers going big time. Man, I love that.
Did you really like it, or are you just joking with me?
I do, but I'll be honest, because I got to shout out Tiny Box Vape Shop. They hooked up the headphones. I don't own them, so if I get fired from this gig, then I got to return them.
You can keep them. I don't need that earwax, son.
Dude, true story too, because I remember like there's this one guy. This is a Bakersfield DJ story, but a DJ, there'd be one guy, and I'm sure we had one in Tucson too, that just got to show up, at different gigs and be like, "Oh, dude, check me out." And this guy hopped on with some headphones. Like, oh, sweet, he brought headphones. And then I was like,
we got to acknowledge our shout outs real quick because I want to hear them. But
my bad.
Yeah, no worries, man. Put them up. Vicky said, "Hi, Mike. That's Brando's mom." And then Chris Redding, dude. I haven't seen Chris in a million years, man. What's going on, Chris?
That's Big O.
I know, dude. It's the Cassie O.
Oh, that's right.
Don't forget.
Big O was sick on the Casio, man. He had beats.
Yeah, dude.
Chris,
Otis Redding, man.
Yeah, that was legit, man.
I know. Sorry. Now we totally threw it off because Otis is here. All right, but come on. Give me what you got.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, cool, man. This guy brought his own headphones. Cool, because I don't like sharing headphones. I'm weird, I guess. But so I was like, those are mine. And then I went to put them on, and they were sweaty and gross and nasty. And sharing headphones, out of the question, man. Call me a diva. I'm not doing it.
That happened, dude. That happened at Chico when DJ Cool came to Metro Stevie's place. Remember when DJ Cool had that one hit, dude?
Let me clear my throat.
And Metro Stevie saw him at like a free show, and he's like, "Why aren't we getting this guy over here?" And everybody's like, "Bro, he's not that popular." And Steve's like, "What are you talking about?" And so don't you remember?
Vaguely, I remember him coming through, and
dude, he sweated up Chico's headphones, bro. Like his DJ sweated up Chico's headphones. Then he just did his sketch impersonation for like an hour, and then did "Let Me Clear My Throat." I'm not kidding you. Like they played like Simon Says, and he was like, "What? Come on!" And I'm like, dude, I could do this for a lot cheaper, friends. So
yeah, that was. I do remember that vaguely, and I just remember. Just any kind of equipment. There's a few things you don't share. Headphones is up there. And there's other things. Which one?
Panties. Dude, well, look, here's the thing. Back in those days when we were like listening when we were playing that club and DJ Cool was there, Asian DJs weren't a thing. Like it wasn't like now where like being an Asian DJ is kind of a like if you're Asian, you're kind of like, yeah, of course you're a DJ. You know what I mean? Like growing up Asian wasn't even really all that cool. Do you agree with me on that?
You know what? That's interesting. You talk about that too, because growing up first, I was born in Illinois in a small town. I'm talking farms, agriculture and stuff. And
with white people?
Dude, we were the only Asians. Like when me and my mom would go to the store, it'd be like, whoa, It's
like a TV show.
Yeah, because you didn't see it. And shout out to Mount Carmel, Illinois, population 5,000 or something. But but I never really paid attention to it because, my grandfather was a Methodist minister. So they're like, so it was kind of like, oh, he's the minister's grandkids, whatever. But it was still when they saw you like, oh.
Wait, how did your parents meet? Hold on. I want to hear about this in 1 second. We were missing shout outs, man. Come on.
Oh, where we
Give
at?
it up to the people.
Are yours popping up before mine?
I mean, dude, I'm seeing under O. It says, "What's up, fellas?" Then we got Brando. He says, "What's up?" Then we got again. He said, "Blessed,
Blessed.
good to
Okay.
hear you guys." And then DJ Spencer says, "I'm trying to open my business." And
Oh,
then Gab says, "Hey guys, sorry guys, I just ran right through those and
is
killed our
that
story."
is it DJ Spancer or Spanker?
Oh, bro, I have no idea.
Shout out to you. No, he's watching on. Okay, he's watching on YouTube. Okay, very cool.
Word.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So watch our open a vape shops. If you're trying to open a vape shop, yeah, definitely watch our open a vape shop like videos. And in fact, our next several Chino Brothers episodes will be sponsored by Tiny Box Vape Shop, Open a Vape Shop, if we can figure out how to get them videos up there. Adelaide's a wizard. He ain't that great a wizard just yet. All right, come on, man. So you're in this little town. How did your folks meet? Because your dad is Caucasian and your mother is Asian.
Yes, yes. No, my mom's Asian. She's from Thailand, and my dad was in the Peace Corps, and he went out there. After college, he's like, "Okay, what am I to do? Okay, I'll go to Thailand." Because he's even told me, he's all like, "Where do you want to go?" And he's all, "Wherever." He's pretty laid back like me. And they said, "Okay, we got a spot in Thailand. We're gonna send you over there." So he went, and my two brothers were born in Thailand. My two older brothers. My two older sisters were actually my cousins. That's another story. And then my mom was pregnant with me on the plane coming back to the United States.
Wow,
So
that's
that's how they
bananas.
met. Yeah. And, we had family back in the Midwest and everything, Illinois. And then we moved to California. This is probably when I was like 8 or 9. And that's when we moved to Orange County. Talk about culture shock, man. You were born in West Covina, right?
Born in San Gabriel, but
Okay.
I mean, just born, just like spit out in San Gabriel and then West Covina for the rest of the time,
Yeah. Okay. So it was definitely culture shock. I remember. Do you remember the brand OP?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, everybody wore OPs. This is the 80s.
Yeah,
Early,
Ocean Pacific.
early 80s. And I don't know what I was wearing, but people would be like, "What the heck is that kid wearing?" Because it was different styles back then. I don't think we even had MTV back then.
Bro, you still don't give a crap about what you wear, to be totally honest with you. Like I remember when we were Too Strong Entertainment. When we were in Too Strong Entertainment, I remember like we'd go gear shopping. And I remember you were talking to a couple females that we know, and you're like, "Does it really matter what brand I wear?" And they're like, "Nah, Adelaide, it doesn't matter." And you're like, "See, Sketch, I told you." And I was like, "Man, you're better looking than me, bro. I gotta wear all the cool stuff. Like I gotta wear the cool stuff, man. Like I gotta have at least a little bit of an edge." For everybody watching, I used to lie and tell girls I was Adelaide's cousin, just hoping to get the leftovers, and that ain't no lie.
Now, Mike, you had skills too with the ladies because you taught me the back rub move.
No, man, that only worked on the ones that you didn't like, all the biggie smalls, son. But anyways, yeah. So let's get back to growing up Asian. Like, so I think, so to me that's kind of weird. Because, like, did they look at you like you were a devil or something when you were in the Midwest?
I think it was just so strange. It was really like just one. I was kind of brown, right? Like I had a darker skin tone, and my mom was really dark too.
Yeah,
but it was
Thai.
like, whoa, you didn't see that stuff, and this is like the Vietnam War ended in 72,
Oh yeah,
73?
yeah,
So
I
this
know.
is 5-6 years here, and just we had family in Kentucky too, and we'd go to
Thai
the family.
people look like Vietnamese people.
It's
to
small
Asian
Asians.
people, Asian people. Like an Asian person will mistake a Filipino, a Thai, and a Vietnamese. Like those three, two Asian people who can distinguish between, Koreans and Chinese, still mess that up.
Yes,
This is the most Asian-centric, boring conversation we've ever had.
Well, it's like if there's a Mexican guy and you call him Colombian.
Nah, it's different with Asians, man.
Is it
People try to
different?
pull that. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely different. Japanese people are the most arrogant Asians on the face of the Asian planet, dude. Japanese people think that they're better than all the other Asians. They do, man. Like, God bless them. And like, I know I am Japanese, so I don't have any Japanese guilt, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I haven't gotten a lot out of this Japanese privilege. However, yeah, man, that's definitely a thing. So,
did you wear the those karate slippers
when I was a kid?
They're the black
So
kind of felt
like
stuff, whatever, and
it's
rubber
weird
bottom.
when it's the other way around. It's weird when when your dad's the Asian guy and your mom's the Caucasian person, it's different because your dad's like, we're gonna be as American as we possibly can. Like whatever American is, that's what we are. So like most Japanese kids go to Japanese school. My dad was like, nope, you ain't going. Then I took kendo, but I took kendo at the Japanese Community Center at the Buddhist temple. Yeah. And so,
Yeah.
like most Asian people, although I don't know about, well, because your dad's Caucasian. Do you have an Asian name or no?
No.
Oh man, I feel like your brothers would. Like George, I feel like he has an Asian name, and if he doesn't have an Asian name, he made one up and like legally adopted it. Does he have an Asian name?
George does not, but my mom's maiden name is Pukfat.
Okay. But you know my Asian name, right?
No. Maybe
Toshio. Toshio.
You
Yeah,
probably
so
told me at one point, but I didn't know that.
So anyway, so I'm going to take kendo. I'm a little boy, but my dad had my mom drop me. And so I told everybody, I'm like, hey, my name's Toshio. My name's Toshio. Because it's all these Japanese kids, right? And she's like, no, his name's Michael. I'm like, oh man, my life is awful. My life is awful. But yeah,
that's
man.
pretty funny. But if you go back to Fountain Valley now, I mean, it's been 20 years.
A lot of Asian people.
Very
a lot of Asian people.
Very
West Covina got a lot of Asian people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, a ton of Asian people. Like, and they just blend with the Mexican people. So it's just like, all right, cool. This is our spot too, right? Oh yeah. You guys are smart. You can help us with school. So yeah, man. Like yeah. So that's that. Like, and I never thought like, but for me, it was like I grew up so different Asian because my dad was a blue collar guy. You know, like I was the first person in my family besides my mom to graduate from university. So I was like, all right. Like I didn't even know how to get into college, right? And so by the time I'd gotten to University of Arizona, that was a feat beyond feats. And the best feat of all those feats, above those feats, was one night when you, Jeff to the left, and Malix came rolling up. And I think Jeff was driving. Do you remember this night?
Vaguely. You got to fill me in. I know we went somewhere, a concert. Yes.
Dude, so I'm coming out of class. Like, first of all, those words are coming out of my mouth. Like, I'm coming out of a classroom at the University of Arizona. Bro, when I was first doing camp radio, I was going to Pima, and I didn't want anybody to know because I was embarrassed. Then I took this class where you got to transfer. They taught you how to transfer into getting into the University of Arizona, right? Okay. So when people would see me coming, you took it at U of A. When people would see me coming out of that class, I felt so proud of myself for even taking a class at the U of A. So by this point, like I'm a student at the University of Arizona, and I'm coming out of class, and you guys roll up, and you're like, "Hey, Sketch, we're going to Phoenix. Get in the car." So I'm like, "All right, yeah, dude, you don't remember this?"
I vaguely remember it. Let me ask you this: was this camp radio days, or was this after? This is after.
We're at Hot 98.3 at this point. We're already famous. Okay. You and I are already the Chino brothers. We work way too much, but we're having a blast doing it. And now we're going to a concert as a radio station. I was wearing my ugly basketball jersey. Speaking of jerseys, I don't know if you've seen what I'm rocking tonight.
I see something Chino. What is that? Oh my gosh, where'd you find that?
It's the Chino brothers official merch started by Brandon. So the homie Brandon made me this shirt for Christmas.
Oh,
how dope is that, dude?
Sweet.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know what that picture is, it's an old school picture of me and Adley when we were in radio with another guy called Tootie. But we were called the Chino brothers, and Tootie always wanted to be a Chino brother. Remember, he'd say, "I'm the Chino Latino."
Hey, Sketch. I want to be a. He had a tongue piercing, right? And it was, I don't know. He just kind of talked.
And that's when Chris Rock had come out with that song, "No Sex in the Champagne Room." Remember that part? And he said, if he has a tongue piercing, he'll probably no, I don't want that. Anyway, so yeah, you guys come scoop me up, dude, and we cruised down to Phoenix. It was phenomenal. Like we're just having a blast, laughing, having a good time.
Jeff to the left. You know what I was thinking about him recently too, and he was actually a really good DJ on the air.
He was a good. He was a good.
He sounded great.
Yeah, he was a good air personality, on air personality. Like, but he wasn't creative, and he was Caucasian, and he loved hip hop. It's like, bro, you're in trouble now. Sorry, you can't have all three of those, bro. Like you got to be creative if you love hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, because he sound like, dude, if that cat worked at like a adult contemporary alternative station, he'd still be working today. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
at a hip hop station, it's like, bro, come on, you really got to try your chops if you're Caucasian and you sound good. Come on, bro. Like, but anyways, yeah. So getting back to what we're saying, so Jeff, me, you, and Malix, and we're going to see Dilated Peoples and Jurassic 5, and dude, this oh man, he was a freestyle MC, but I can't remember his name.
I want to say Supreme, MC Supreme.
Might have been. But anyway, so we go down and we get there, and Malix and Jeff to the left are embarrassed of us because we're old. So they're like, oh, yeah. So they start going up to the front, to the pit, like trying to get into the pit. And you're like, oh, come on, Sketch, let's go this way. And we just start walking down halls. And then all of a sudden hey, there's J-Rock. There's J-Rock. Now, for everybody who watched episode 1, I was like, Adlai knew J-Rock, but I didn't realize he knew J-Rock. I thought he was just joking when he said that.
J-Rock of the Beat Junkies.
That's right.
Yeah.
And this is where I knew Adlai wasn't lying. He looked over and he goes, Jason. And J-Rock looked over at Adlai and goes, Adlai Wilson, my N-word. And he palmed Adlai up, slapped him up. I was like, oh my gosh. And so he's like, yeah, man, you guys hold on a second. And he goes and he gets the straps. So backstage passes were wristbands back then. I don't know if they still are, but so he gets the straps. And then we just go and hang out with everybody. Like we're just chilling, like everybody's smoking pot and hanging out. And so while we were driving up there, we were listening to the Dilated Peoples album, and the song The Platform played. And there was a lyric in The Platform that goes like this: the platform, watch the stormtroopers storm. The Death Star swarms on the marvelous form. There's no good without bad and no night without war. So I'm like, what does this mean, man? And all of us were like cooking our noodle, like, oh man, there's no night without war. Okay, so what war was fought at night? Is this the Palestinians? We're trying our hardest to like figure out what the phraseology, because these guys are wordsmiths.
Yes.
But now the show's over. They're off stage and we're hanging out with them. And so I go up to Evidence. And I was like, look, man, I got to ask you a question. He's like, what's that? And I said, when you said in the platform, there's no good without bad and no night without war, what did you mean? And he says, I said, morning. There's no night without morning. And I was like, oh, okay.
Dude, and this was, and if you guys don't know, Dilated Peoples, that CD we listened to over and over and over. There was a few that we had like that. I mean, Sound Bombing 2 was another one that was mixed by J-Rock and Babu. That was another one. There were certain things that just like were amazing to us. And Mike, you're a lyrical dude. I was kind of a DJ on the turntable.
Yeah, so like the beats. Yeah. Yeah,
it was beats first. And then, because I'm always thinking, okay, how am I going to mix that? When do I come in? I'm counting off my measures, whatever, thinking about that and kind of how the music worked. But Mike's always been a lyrical guy and stuff too, which is, I mean, for you, Mike, that some of that stuff you'd pull out and it'd be like almost like scripture sometime, like, man. And Dilated Peoples was on that level where you're just like, this stuff is amazing. And you got me more into lyrics just from stuff like that. And I'd be like, man, this stuff is really amazing. And we'd have that thing looped over and over and over.
Well, the Jurassic 5 album too, that was on loop all the time. So it was Jurassic 5, it was Dilated, it was Sound Bombing 2, and then in between that would be something from Master P. It was always Master P for you, dude. You were like, hey, man, you want to hear the crappiest version of the Dirty South? It's like, what do you got, man? You got the Dungeon Family? Yes, but I'm not going to play it. All right, well, then what do you got, man? Like every Southern artist that would be decent, man. Like, F were those guys. I'm playing Master P. It's like, oh, my God, this guy's awful. Of course he is. And we'll watch a movie of his next.
Here's the crazy part. Because just kind of getting ready for the show, I went on a No Limit kind of that rabbit hole and listened to some of the old stuff, and I was like, this wasn't that bad. It was.
Nah. The problem is you're comparing it to today's music that is awful.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
So, but dude, if you want to know what's bad, listen to Mystical before and after No Limit. You know what I mean? Like, so when he was with No Limit, like he was still mystical and he sounded amazing. And then after No Limit, it's like, oh, that's what a good producer can do with mystical. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe because for some weird reason, there was Zia Records, and I always go try to find my No Limit stuff, try to get a deal on it first. You know what I mean? Oh, I get I'll always. And then, hey, I was a No Limit soldier. I'm just gonna say that. And
I'm a soldier, No Limit soldier.
But at the club, when we would DJ, would what
no
songs
one would dance to No Limit?
Nuts. Well,
none.
Bout it. Rowdy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, about it. It's true. Dude, but like that, like baby, when we fight it, I get so excited. That would tune up too. But anyways, so that was it, man. Like, so we were in Phoenix, we're hanging out with rock stars, and then Charlie Tuna comes up from Jurassic 5 and Ozo Motley, and it's like, oh my goodness, that's like seeing Martin Luther King of hip hop. Like you dig where I'm going on that? Like that's that cat that they're gonna write about when he died and be like, and that's that cat that people are gonna pretend they listened to after he died. Like, oh, I always loved Charlie Tuna. It's like, no, you didn't.
Dope.
Yeah. So Charlie Tuna comes up, and then Adelaide started talking to you. You start talking to him about your drum teacher.
Yeah, because Ozo Motley, this is a crazy story. This is back in Orange County. My drum teacher was playing, it started out Mesh of Mind, and then they went over to Ozo Motley, which blew up. That band blew up. But yeah, that was a crazy story. I'm going to let you tell. Can you tell the story of me talking to him about it, and I'll fill in the blanks? Hold
on. But here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, who are on the East Coast, Ozo Motley is the roots of the West Coast. Would you agree with me on that?
Yes, with the Spanish infusion, like the Latin flavor. Yeah,
like the illest. Like, if you guys haven't listened to Ozo Motley, put on an Ozo record and just like relax. But it's like merengue, like it's just so nice. Yeah, 100%. But so I don't really remember that story that well because I didn't know the guy that you were talking about, and Charlie did, and I didn't want to be that cat. Like I was like, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to be like, oh yeah. Because so first of all, we're standing in front of royalty. So like at that point, you kind of get like, I don't know what to say. And there was a cat in J5, and we didn't know his name, and that really hurt his feelings. And I still can't remember what that guy's name was.
I can't think of it off the bat right now.
Yeah, but anyways, but Charlie's there, and like Charlie Tuna. I mean, I know we've been hyping this cat up, but my gosh, is he nice? And so Adelaide was like, so he introduced himself to us. He's tall, and Adelaide said, "Yeah, man, I took drums from." And then you said the name, and Charlie Tuna's face went stone. He's like, I haven't heard that name for a long time. And then you told him what happened to him. So go ahead.
Well, when we were talking about it too, this is a really sad story. It's unfortunate. The dude was, one, amazing on the drums, and two, the nicest person in the world. Always supported us. He'd see me. I mean, dude, I was a turntable guy first, but then I was like, man, I want to get into live music. I want to play drums, that's whatever. And I was horrible. You're just going to be bad when you first start something out. But he kept, oh man, I remember this quote. He would say, hey, it's just so great to see, to see that enthusiasm coming from someone that, that wants to do something like this. And he had a studio down in, I want to say Orange, but we'd go there, hang out and jam for like 10 hours. We'd go in at 6, 7 o'clock after work, our day jobs, whatever. It'd be a Tuesday. And
you had the most magical childhood, dude.
It was amazing. And we go there, and my buddy Tony played guitar. We'd go over there, and we had Johnny, rest in peace, but he'd go with us too. He's the one that introduced us. And but we'd all just hang out and jam, and it'd be great. And I ended up playing in a band for a few years down in Orange County. We weren't we never got really good or whatever. But yeah,
what kind of band was it?
It was kind of a rock band. We did like Green Day and stuff.
It was alternative rock. And was it like 91, 92?
Yeah, probably
I
about
got
right.
you.
Yeah, early '90s. So, and I played drums, and I was telling my 10-year-old son yesterday. He's like, "Dad, did you used to have long hair?" Well, one, I used to have good hair, but two, yeah, I had long hair past my shoulders. I had it knotted up, all dreaded and everything, and I mean, and I played the drums, and of course, you played in Vans and shorts and no shirt, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. But back to the drum teacher, amazing, man. He was phenomenal, got me into it, got me to where I would start just playing in my own garage. I'd have my turntables and my drum set, and just how I'm feeling that day, I'd go into the garage because everybody's in SoCal, and I'm probably in Bakersfield here too. The garage is the studio,
Oh, and
you
by the
just set up
way,
everything.
Adelaide's neighbors also used to send them threatening letters that if they had to hear that drumming any longer, they were going to kill the ugly Asian man. I don't know what that meant, but they did live in Orange County, folks.
But my neighbor was a cop too, by the way. So, oh man, it's either the drums or the hippity hoppity. Turn that down. One of those. But yeah, but back to the drum teachers. I mean, just that he was that kind of inspiration. But he got caught up, started going on tour, world tours. Unfortunately, with those tours, the backstage, a lot of partying, a lot of stuff that beyond marijuana, beyond weed, and he got caught up, and unfortunately, he actually is in a mental institution at this point because he just got
Holy
so
goodness.
caught up. Yeah. So it's sad to say, but in a weird way, Mike, maybe it's good we didn't go international because I'm honestly speaking, if we were in our 20s, mid to late 20s, getting huge, because even at the clubs when you get free
When we were
drinks,
young, you mean? Is that what you're saying? Like,
yeah,
oh yeah, are you kidding me? No
yeah.
way. There's no way. Like, here's the thing. No one who watches us that didn't know us then will ever believe how bitter I was. Like,
Yeah.
like, could you imagine adding that bitterness to world fame? Like, that would have been the worst thing ever. The difference between you and me is every time I hear a story from you, I'm like, oh my gosh, you could have been famous. Oh my gosh, you could have been famous. Where my story, it's like, dude, it was just boring. And then I was a little bit famous. So, but yeah, man, that's phenomenal. It's phenomenal, dude. You're in a jam band and like freaking like a garage band in the 90s, dude. That's freaking phenomenal.
But wait a sec. But you sang in a band too, right?
Dude, not like that. It was whack. It was my homeboys and I in the garage, and we never played a show. It was just like, yeah, okay, cool. We're never gonna play a show. And we wrote crappy songs. Let me put it to you this way. If you think me making fun of you last week about all night, every night is bad, if you had those tapes, bro, of those songs and me singing, woo!
You guys had tapes? I don't think we ever taped anything. Dude, this is how bad. Here's how bad we were, though, for real. We're playing, and I was doing my drums. I was like, yeah, and then the bass guy's all, hold on. Well, stop. Hold on, Adley. Here's the beat. And he played it. Like, this is in front of a crowd too. And I was like, oh crap. And I started playing the drums again. So I mean so we're pretty bad. We're no refunds at the backyard house party though.
No refunds, motherfudger. No refunds, son.
No
what?
refunds.
That's the way it goes. All right, well, we already got through our first two stories. So come on, I think we got some time for some entertainment, my homeboy. Tell me about it. Give me the news. What do we know?
Okay.
I never know anything.
This is really interesting.
Okay.
Excuse me. But
get at me.
Super Bowl halftime shows.
They all suck. And you know which one sucked the worst? The one we just saw. I never heard of that dude a day in my life. What was that dude's name?
The Weeknd. The Weeknd.
Oh, the Weeknd. F word that dude, man. That dude sucked, bro. That dude was awful. Now, you know what it was like? It was like I had to listen to Gen Z for 48 minutes. Tell me how I'm an evil man because I'm a capitalist. That's what that man's music sounds like to me. But anyways, please continue.
Hey, dude, but he was rocking the penny loafers and did that one move where you kind of do your feet.
Dude,
he did that a few times. I don't know.
I promise you, I would rather sit on hot coals, bro, with no underpants than listen to that man ever again, dude. That man was awful, bro. That dude was awful, bro. Holy goodness. Anybody over the age of 40 that thinks that dude's music's any good should have his freaking ears kicked in, bro. Like if you're over the age of 40, dude, that's a pedophile tale right there. Hey, fellas, who likes The Weeknd? Any dude over 40 raises his hand. He likes young girls, is what he likes. He don't like that crappy music, dude.
Oh
That
my
music,
gosh.
dude, I'm telling you, when I hear that music, it makes me feel like my insides are exploding, dude. I'm like, who is doing this to me? Is the devil in the air? Like, dude, that music's so crappy. It needs a seance afterwards, dude. That music should be played in every horror movie from here on out, dude. That music is the music they played at Freddy Krueger's F-word wedding, bro. And you know what? Freddy got pissed. Freddy was like, this music sucks. Turn it off. And then they put that Will Smith song on with the Freddy Krueger part in. But then they put that S-word music again from that F-word Weeknd cat, and everybody started getting slashed up. That's how bad I hate the Weeknd, dude.
That is crazy. So
thank you.
So who would you want to see?
Too.
Who would you want to see at a Super Bowl halftime show, musically speaking?
I want to see NWA. I want to see Cube. I want to see M. I want to see people who have hits, bro. You gotta, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. I saw the Roy Jones Mike Tyson fight. Okay, bootlegged it. Don't judge me. But Snoop opened up for Tyson, dude. And you do not know how many hits that guy has until he starts singing, and then you're like, holy God, I forgot he sang that one. Oh my God. Dude, he has so many hits. Why is The Weeknd on the freaking Super Bowl, bro? Come on.
That's interesting you bring that up, because Snoop Dogg has actually reached out, or he's making some noise about, we need to do the Super Bowl performance in 2022. So this is next year he's talking about. It's going to be in Inglewood at SoFi Stadium. And he's like, look, I'm available. Let's do this. We can get Dr. Dre. We can get Kendrick Lamar from Compton. We can get Eminem. We can get 50 Cent. We want to do this show in LA. I mean, that would be.
Do you get down with Kendrick Lamar?
Amazing. I like Kendrick Lamar. Yeah.
You know what? I have a homeboy and I trust his taste in music. He told me I should get into Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. Do you think I should get into Kendrick Lamar?
You should. Yeah. I think you would dig him. I think so. I think you would. And but I think that'd be a great halftime show.
Phenomenal.
He's even said, quote, hopefully the NFL will be smart and make the right decision. Is that a threat?
No, dude, that's just what it is. You know what it is? Although, I mean, if it was from Suge, then I'd be like, yeah, that's a threat, bro. Like there's somebody's gonna get in trouble now. But like, here's the thing is, stop giving us crappy shows we don't want to see. Nobody gives a crap about Paul McCartney, dude. No offense. You know what I mean? Nobody gives a crap about
at this point in time. Yeah.
Maroon 5, dude. Nobody gives a crap. Like, come on, we want to see somebody we want to see. You put the Death Row lineup on there, and it's like, holy God, this is the coolest thing ever. You know
that would be insane. And you're thinking too, okay, well, Eminem, 50 Cent, not from LA or the West Coast, but great musicians, rappers, entertainers.
Hip-hop music, dude.
Yes.
Good music.
Oh man, that would be so awesome. And he even said, hey, I'm available. It's just a matter of the NFL pulling the trigger. I wouldn't just walk out. I would definitely do something that would be mind-blowing. You know what I'm saying?
When he said the word "pull the trigger," that was when he was trying to tell him what's up. Like, hey, buddy, don't test me, son. I got my Chino brother gear on right now.
I want one of those shirts too.
Dude, this is the Malik special, homeboy. Like straight up, dude. This is from Mauricio Press, bro. Like you don't even know the quality of Mauricio Press until you're wearing it. You know.
To the Tucson people, shout out to Tanga Verde Swap Meet.
Yeah. All right. So we got one last thing to do. Adley, I don't know if we're even gonna be able to pull this off because God bless Adley and his computer. Can you pull up that last link I sent you? Because we got to give some shout outs to all the TikTok people.
Okay, now the TikTok thing, it's gonna play.
No, you can pause it. You can just pause it because all the comments will be on the side, on the right-hand side, and we'll just give the shout outs.
We got it. Yeah, we got to do the shout outs. If you hear it, sorry, you're not supposed to hear it yet. Okay, I just paused it. Okay, now I'm going to. Oh, dude, everything's backwards over here, man. Okay. And okay.
I have faith in you. Obi-Wan.
We got
You
this.
could
We
do
got this. Okay. Now, let's see.
While Adley's doing this, I want to tell you guys a story. So we cut this promo, and if you hear it, you hear it. But when we cut this promo, I forgot how awful I am at cutting promos and how good Adley is at cutting promos. Like, so the guys who work for me who are like, man, you could just spit out lines. I'm like, yep, in 3 takes I can. You, man, that was like a 1-take Jake, bro. I was like, man, you're hitting your post, everything, bro. Like, I was impressed.
It's weird though, and Mike. Well, hold on. This might pop up. Sorry if it does.
There it is.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay, I got to hit play when ready. But no,
you don't have to hit play. Just scroll down. Let's see. Can we see the comments? Oh, they're right up there on the left. No, go. Ah. Right on the right. There, okay, down. Right. Click on them. Yeah, click on them.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
There we go. Now we're gonna give our shout outs. Yeah, okay. Me and Grandpa Wilson over here. We know what's up.
Dude, my grandpa, my dad was just calling me.
You didn't log into it.
Oh, I didn't log in?
No.
Hold on. I was going to mess it all up.
I don't know. Hold on. Well, this is super entertaining.
Let's see what happens. Incorrect password.
Let's see.
It was just. Hold on. Let's see if you can pull it up. Let me try something else. Hold on. Let me try something else, guys. While Mike's telling his story about
well, I was just going to bring it up on my phone and start giving people shout outs. The problem is my phone is this big, so I can't read any of the names. So to all you people who left these nice comments on TikTok, word, man, I promise we're going to try to do a real shout out. But
let me see.
I don't think you have a TikTok account, do you?
Here it is. Oh, it's making me do all this other stuff, dude.
Don't worry about it.
We almost got it.
Dude, Adley is a soldier, a no-limit soldier. Yeah. And there's soldiers watching you try to get this going. All right, man, let me start tap dancing while you're doing this. Give me a beat when you start telling me you're getting close, okay? Because I thought you were close enough to where I could start stalling. But now I'm going to start spitting game. So, yeah, man, I'm going to tell you right now about my man, The Weeknd. I hate The Weeknd. This is a poem from Mike from Tiny Box Vape Shop. The poem goes like this. I hate The Weeknd. You ready? I hate The Weeknd. He is shady. I hate The Weeknd worse than I hate Tom Brady. I hate The Weeknd. When I see him, I want to fight. The Super Bowl was awful because him and Tom Brady were on the same show on the same night. I hate The Weeknd.
Okay.
A true original poem from Mike from Tiny Box Vape Shop. Did I stall long enough?
I think that was perfect because I think messing around. Okay, here we go. Check this out.
Oh, snap. Can you read it?
Here we go.
Can you read them?
Okay.
Can you read those names?
Jordan
wait, here we go. Wait, hold on. Here we go. So, TikTok, this is the Chino brothers. We are now giving the shout outs to everybody who left us a comment on our last video. Go for it.
Leave a comment on the next one too.
That's right. What do we got?
Jordan Marquis.
What up,
go.
Dude? Let's go. Talk about them pens.
Lou, oh man, what's his name? Lou Tahito. What's it, brothers.
Do it. Got you, homeboy. Got you.
Hunter Football. I'm going to say Hunter Football.
Okay.
Hunter. What's up, guys? Been here since the beginning.
Oh, dude, that's Steel City repping, bro. He actually has been following Tiny Box Vape Shop since the beginning.
Is he a Tiny Box? Is he a Tiny Box Vape Shop soldier?
No, dude, because he's too young, bro. I try not to get the kids into the vapes.
Okay. He can be a Chino. He can be a
Chino Brothers soldier. That's right. He could be a Chinito. That's what we'll call our fans, the Chinitos.
Jude Eveland. Hey, bro.
Right on, Jude Eveland. Thank you.
Nice. Joe Shearer. Let's go.
Dude, that's Steel Viking right there. I met him in downtown Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah?
Your buddy Joe, cool. Yeah, that cat right there who said, let's go. And he's talking about the pins. Let's go. All right.
Very nice. Keep
it moving. What do we got?
Nathan L. DeSarno. Howdy,
Nathan.
What's cracking, Nathan? That was like your slang, remember, back in the day?
All the time.
Nathan. Kyle Pierce. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Kyle. Word.
What's up, Kyle?
I
Nate
got a lot of
Moran.
editing to do.
Nate
Because I got to
Moran.
edit one for each one of these guys. Nate Moran, homie, what's up? What's cracking, man? Thanks for shouting us out. What's he saying?
That'll be pretty fun. Oh, I could like these comments. I forgot.
Like him, bro.
Gav Hayes. Dear God, LOL.
Yeah, dear God, Gav.
Oh, is that Gav?
I think it is Gavin.
Oh, it's Gav.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Let me unheart that if it is.
That's right, and block him.
I'm just kidding. Okay, here's the name. TTV Quiv 2059762.
Yeah.
What up? Let's go.
Let's go, Pens. Everybody's talking about let's go because tonight's game 2.
Oh, nice. And
which is why it's hard for us to get watchers from Pittsburgh because right now the hockey game's going on.
And Aldady Wilson.
Adelia.
Dude, I can't get in the right spot. Can you shout out Beef Smith?
I think that was a Chinese bot right there, the one, the Adelia Smith. And everybody should follow Adelia Smith.
Yeah,
he has
dude.
very few followers for a famous person. I feel bad that he's so
I suck at my
famous
TikTok.
in his actual real life. And wow, dude, we powered through all of them.
Derek Christian SM.
Oh, I guess
Finally,
not.
something I can get behind.
Yeah, Derek Christian SM. Special shout out to you. You were our last one, I think. I guess
Wait,
not.
No, there's more. Mike, I hope the podcast is as funny and offensive as your TikTok LOL.
Who
as
is
your
it?
TikTok? AJ Atkins.
Oh, AJ, what's up, man? Thanks for giving the shout out, homeboy. This will not be offensive. We don't curse on this one, but it's still fun, huh, Adley?
Oh, it's a great time. A little offensive. No. Jack Fedino. Sup?
Sup, Jack Fedino?
Yeah, let's see. Let me get back over here. And then let's see. Jacob McGraw. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Jacob McGraw. What's up, man?
Let me like that. You gotta get your likes. Hey, we'll follow you guys. I'll follow you guys back. K Vargason 15. Yay.
Yay. Boom, boom, boom. What is that? Hold on. Before we go to the next one, what does that remind you of? We'd be clubbing. What would happen next? What would happen next? Cole would lose his ish, bro. Remember Cole?
Yeah,
The fat white dude?
That's my song.
Boom, boom.
That's my
We'd be
jam.
clubbing. All right, go on. What do we got next?
What up, Cole?
Yeah, Cole, if you're watching, I doubt you are, but
Jack
Platt. Jack Platt. Ah, Jack.
Jack Platt. Hi.
Hi, Jackie Chan, my man, dude. Hi to you. What do we got next?
Your boy Austin. Let's go, baby.
Austin, Texas is where our podcast is not coming out of because we're not Joe Rogan. But Austin, we want to say what's up to you.
Yeah, there we go. And give it a like. And that's actually it right there.
That's the last one.
That'd be
Woo.
it. Yeah.
That's a lot of love, dude.
Not bad at all. I love it. I love the love.
Oh my gosh, there's still 6 people watching. So since they're watching, why don't you play the ad that we put on TikTok to get people to give us the shout out?
Okay, you guys ready?
Here he goes. Unmute it.
Wait, what happened? Are you muted?
Unmute it. Unmute it on the right bottom.
Oh, you guys can't hear
Grandpa
it, huh?
Wilson. Because it's muted down here, Ad. Down there. Go down. There it is. Unmute it. Yeah, there you go.
Wait. What the heck?
Now the volume's on. No, we can't hear it.
You guys can't hear it?
No, sorry, bro.
It's all right. You guys, and yeah. This is going to get tighter and tighter every time. If you're a Chino Brothers soldier, you know it's only going to get better and better and better and better and better. And here's Mike with another interesting story.
So anyways, back to how much I hate Tom Brady. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to use this time when you're trying to do this for sound bites that I can put on TikTok. You ready? Watch this. Anyways, that's why I say on this. Oops, I dropped my spotlight. Oh, there we go. Anyways, Adley, I just want to say for all my TikTok fans, Tom Brady really does suck.
You got an easy way
That's
for
all
that
we
to be
thought.
taken care of.
Oh,
I'm
what
right
happened?
up
Here we go.
Can you hear
my man Adley
We
from
can hear it.
99
Now start it from the jump.
We are the Chino
is it?
Brothers. We just started a new
All right, here we go.
just started
You poor 6
Where is it?
so like
Send this to
Wednesdays. when we get our stuff together, you're gonna be like, man, I watched this show back in the day when they were doing the corny stuff. They made In Living Color look like they had good quality.
Oh my goodness, dude! I hit the wrong
what is
one.
Brushed by Sophie, man? Are you looking at nasty TikToks, Adley? What's going on?
The Moulin Rouge. She's 48.
Oh, okay. Let me get back to what I'm saying.
Hey, the thing is, it automatically pops on with the audio too.
And
now,
that's why I hate Tom Brady. And you should watch this podcast if you want to hear that 9-hour conversation about why I hate Tom Brady. See, I'll just put that on TikTok. Now people start listening to this because they hate Tom Brady. All right. You think you got me?
See. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to try this. This is watch trending videos. No, I don't want that. I want FYP, TikTok famous Chino brothers, right?
Sure. I don't know.
Is that it? That's not it. Okay, I'm closing
Somebody else
window.
is using Chino brothers?
No, that was ours, but it went to the next video. Let's see.
Go back into your email. Go back in your email and just click on the link.
Yeah, wait, watch it. But I got to get the right window. Okay, it's this one. Now, this is the thing that we've learned. Whether
we need a producer, but Adley's a good producer, man. You're doing a great job. One of these days we'll have another producer though. But you're
the show must go on.
Yes.
And it's okay. Here we go. Now, how do I get it to play from the beginning?
Hit the mute.
Okay.
Hit the unmute. Okay.
Ready?
Now go in the middle. Go in the middle because there's a play button. Click it. If you leave us a like on this video and a comment, we'll give you a shout out on the podcast. What do you think of that, Adley?
Super simple, nothing to it, and will help make you famous. Hey, do you want more TikTok followers?
Well, who doesn't? Hey, we've got an easy way for that to be taken care of. I'm Mike from Tiny Box Vape Shop, and we got my man Adley from Groove 99.3, and we are the Chino Brothers. We just started a new podcast, and if you leave us a like on this video and a comment, we'll give you a shout out on the podcast. What do you think of that, Adley?
Super simple, nothing to it, and will help make you famous. Hey, do you want one more time? Hey, we do have a comment. Want to become famous, but I read the title of the account and it looks dirty.
What does it say?
Eyes un want did SEX. And it says, the comment says, want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Well, we eventually will, trust me, because we're that greedy for viewers. But how many views did we get on that video? Can it tell us?
Well, 146 likes. That's pretty good.
I think we have 500 on that. Hold on, I'll look right now. I'll look on my phone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I guess since nobody else is gonna look, we got 1 million views.
There it is. I see it. 1 million.
But if I'm gonna tell the truth, we got 701 views.
And apparently, I'm not following you. I don't know what account that is. That's so
not bad.
Crazy.
That's not bad. Tiny Box Vape Shop. The other one's going to become the Chino Brothers account. I'm going to change the It's Your Buddy Mike to the Chino Brothers account. All right, Adley, we've been talking for 48 minutes, man.
Nice.
We offer the people a half hour. Look, that's the kind of discount you get from the Chino Brothers, right? First things first, matching brick. That's first. Okay. Next episode, hopefully matching headphones, right? Eventually, once Mauricio Incorporated starts cranking these guys out, you'll get one yourself. But until then, I got a special t-shirt next week to wear. But yeah, shout out to the Chino Brothers. And if you want to see what we look like, if you want to see what we look like when we were young, there we are. I'm wearing the blue shirt, Adley's wearing the red shirt, and Tootie is a third wheel. But no, God bless Tootie. I'm teasing.
He's a nice guy. Good guy.
Yeah, I love Tootie. But anyways, maybe someday he'll be on the podcast with us. But anyways, straight up all American, had a great time. How about you?
I had an excellent time. And hey, can we tease what we're going to talk about next time?
Sure, go ahead.
This is what I was thinking of talking about: awful nightclub gigs. Because just off the top of my head, I can think of like 5 at least.
Oh, that's super easy, bro. I got one for you that I wasn't even working, that I showed up at, that I was like, oh snap, Adley's hit rock bottom. That's the night I met Kristen too. That was maybe I'm not supposed to say people's names. That was the night we went to Vegas too.
What
So
for? Oh, that was Bakersfield.
yeah,
Oh, I know, but yeah, that was pretty dead too.
that was rock bottom, homeboy. That was that was like, ooh, we gotta analyze what we're
that's
doing here,
pretty
friend.
sad.
Oh, we gotta
Oh my goodness.
analyze what we're doing here.
Hey, I gotta ask you one thing though too, because I know we're about to wrap up. I know we talked about fan art. Do you want to
Oh
save
yeah,
that?
I forgot.
Can you?
No, can you show it right now?
I don't. Oh man, I don't know. Let me see. Because
Let me.
this is the crazy part, you guys watching. Here's the weird part right now is that usually my extra screen is on my left, but it wasn't working, so I had to bring in my TV, and it's on my right, but it's supposed to be on my left, so I'm backwards. If that makes any sense, sorry. If
Well,
it
let me
doesn't.
tell you a poem about Tom Brady.
Wait, did you email it to me?
I did.
I got Mike. Let's see. I only got commercials. The two commercials, because one was landscape, one was portrait.
Oh, I must
right?
have texted one. I must have texted to
Did you
you.
text it to me? Well,
Dang it.
so I'll tell you what. Let's look forward to that because I saw this fan art and it's amazing. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say
I
that.
thought you froze. I was like, oh man, he's glitching.
No, I'm looking for like an email. I'm trying to compose an email and send it to you right now, but like this, like this. So yeah, it's like, well, I guess I'm not sending Adelaide that freaking that email because I don't even know how to do this. Like, I don't even know how to send an email on this thing.
Is it a Nokia?
No, it's the Jelly 2. Here's the thing, Adelaide. So now that we've wasted people's more time and now we're not sticking on topic. Wait, where'd your screen go?
I was putting you
you
on
just wanted to
solos,
highlight
but-
this. Like this is what they call some Mike-ish at work. So like I have all kinds of crazy trinkets. You want to see my watch? Look at this.
Oh. Whoa, that is.
It wraps
fancy.
around your wrist. It wraps around your wrist. Oh, it's on dark mode. Hold on a sec. Let me turn that up. This drives me out of my mind when it does this. There we go. It wraps around your wrist, and it's
Whoa.
a flexible LED screen, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So,
actually
like,
really cool.
I know. So when my first paycheck at Hot 98.3, I bought a BB gun and a PlayStation.
A BB
And like
gun?
ever since then, dude, like I've just been buying childish, idiotic things, dude. So like I saw this watch, I was like, nobody has that watch. I need that watch. Well, now I generate a fair amount of revenue, so I'm like, nope, I can have that watch if I feel like having that watch. And I still waited a year till it went on COVID special, and I got it for cheaper than I could buy a Samsung watch.
That's the mic I know.
Yeah, dude, this right here. Sherilyn bought me this for Father's Day 2 years ago. I'm gonna tell you right now, I would never spend the kind of money on this skateboard that Sherilyn spent on this skateboard. Like she bought the Thunder truck, she bought independent trucks. Like, dude, she just like decked it all the way out. Plus, it's the retro Hosoi, so it's the actual Hosoi Hammerhead skateboard. So it feels like my skateboard when I was 14.
That's
I'm
amazing.
like, this thing is phenomenal. So that's the thing is once like I paid off my house and stuff like that, I just started buying stupid crap, dude. Like, but not being an idiot about it. You know what I mean? Because I was like,
Yeah,
I don't want
right.
like only a dummy buys cars and stupid things like that. But I just want to buy silly things that like, and at work they just call it Mike-ish, but you know the real
Right.
word. Because like, well, okay, so dude, we have a reverse microwave at the shop. I got to get a new one because this one broke. You've never heard of it before, have you?
Mm-mm.
You put
No.
So you put ice in this thing, and then you put a can of pop in there. Sorry, I live in Pittsburgh. That's what we call it now. And you close the lid on it, and it makes your soda as cold in 1 minute as it would be in the refrigerator for 45 minutes.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it's ill, bro. Trust me. Like it's dude, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Once you have one of those, like your life is, you feel like your life is complete, bro. Dude, one time,
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story real quick, and then we'll let these people go. Dude, I'll tell you my favorite. You want to hear my favorite tiny box vape shop story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
So there was this cat in Long Island, right? This Puerto Rican cat. His name is Mike Garcia. And I don't feel bad using names at this point. Okay. So he worked for this company called Biblio. And the first time he called me, he calls and he was like, "Hey man, you know, I'm so and so from Biblio E-Juice," and I was like, "Look, man, we're not trying to buy E-Juice." He's like, "Hey, I'm not trying to sell you E-Juice. I'm trying to give you free E-Juice." And I'm like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, listen, for every order you put in, I'll give you 15 free bottles." And I was like, "Oh, snap." Because, dude, we sold those bottles for $18 a piece.
Huh.
Okay, hold on. So the story gets better. So I hope Brandon's watching right now so he can hear the story because he knows where the story's going. There's Des right there. She says, "Hey, that's who sent you your fan art, Desiree Bear."
Oh, shout out to Desiree. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cool.
But anyways, so this dude's like, "Look, I don't know if you guys would be interested in this deal," because every week I'd call him and then I get my 15 free bottles, right? And my order started getting bigger and bigger. And then he kind of smelled that, like, I don't spend money stupid. Like, I don't go to strip joints, I don't gamble, stuff like that. So he hits me up and he goes, "I don't know if you'd be interested in this deal or not, but I could sell you these bottles, these leftover bottles." Oh, Brandon is here. Um, for pretty cheap because we're going to 60 mils. We got to get rid of these 30 mils. So I was like, all right. So what can we buy them for? So I tell Brandon, I'm like, this is what we're gonna buy them for. And Brandon's like, nah, negotiate them down. So we end up getting these bottles for like $1.50 a piece, Adley. So it's like, yeah, $1.50 a piece. And we're
Dang.
selling them for $18, dude. But we got so many bottles that we're like, instead of selling for 18, we'd be like, all right, 2 for 18. Boom, boom, boom. Just running these rampant specials, ridiculous specials, right? So then Garcia hits me up again. He needs some money. And he's like, "Look, man, I'm going to make a $7,000 deal with you." And I was like, all right. So call Brandon. And Brandon's like, "Man, we ain't taking these ugly sisters." That's what he calls crappy EG. He's like, "We ain't taking these ugly sisters." Yeah. And I was like, "Bro, man, this is going to be a good deal, bro." And he's like, all right. So we cut this deal. And this deal came out to like, I think it was like $1.15 a bottle, right? But at this point, dude, like we got bottles like freaking row houses have mice, bro. Like we just got too many bottles. We got bottles, like there's no place to store these bottles. So I'm like, man. So Brando's like, "Yo, man, would you mind if I sold these to one of my old connects?" Because he used to make e-juice. So yeah, ugly sisters. That's what he called
Hey,
them.
that's my brother.
Oh, okay, yeah. So so he's like, "Dude," he's like, "Do you mind if I dump them on one of my old connects?" Because he used to make e-juice, so he would sell the e-juice to these different shops. So he still had connections with these shops. So I'm like, "Yeah, man, go for it." So he hits up this cat. I'm not gonna say his name just in case he ever watches this, but he hits up this cat and he's like, "Mike, how much do we need to sell this for?" And I was like, "Brando, if you get $600 for it, I'll give you." I think I said I'll give you $100. I said, "If you get 750 for it, I'll give you $300." I think I said, "But anything you get over 750, that's yours." And he was like, "Okay." Was it 750, Brandon, or was it 1400? I can't remember, or was it 400? I can't remember what it was. Brandon, just put the number that I said you had to beat in the comments because this is a pretty important portion of the story. Let's see if he does. Oh, he might not be paying attention. Oh man, I gotta say, dude, I'm gonna say it was 650 because that's what I really think it was. So anyways, yeah, 450. That's exactly what it was. That's right. I go anything over 450. Yeah. I said anything over 450, you get $100. And then like anything over that you can keep. That's what I said. So I was like, if you can get up to 450, I'll give you $100. Anything over 450, you can keep. So he says, okay, sorry that took me so long. And so I come in the next day and Brandon goes, "Hey man, I think I closed the deal." And I said, "You did?" I said, "What'd you close it for?" He goes, $1,450. Oh, was it that,
So
Brandon, or was it
$1,000 over.
$1,000?
Jeez.
I can't remember if it was 1,000. It might have been what I do know is this, is that my feelings were hurt. My feelings were hurt. Like my feelings weren't hurt that I was cutting Brandon that money. My feelings were hurt that I didn't shake this cat down for more money, right? Yeah. So I said, "Brando, we're gonna take this guy for the rest of his money." And Brandon says, "Mike, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, this guy called his grandmama, he called his auntie, he called everybody to get this money." And I was like, "We'll see about that, homeboy. I'm putting him up over my handles and I'm gonna just shake him, right?" So here comes the best part of this story, Adley. So I go, "All right, Brandon's drinking a Mountain Dew." I said, "Pour that thing out." He goes, "Pour it out." I said, "Yeah, man, I'm going across the street." So I go across the street, I buy 2 warm Mountain Dews, right? Now at the time, I bought these mods, dude, for $3. We're selling them for like $30, dude. But they weren't nothing to smile at grandma about. They were just a little how you do, right? But we bought them for like $12, dude. I don't even think we paid that. Maybe we got them for free. I can't remember. But we put like this big bundle together. I'm like, Brandon, get everything we cannot sell and throw it in this bin. And we just throw all this crap in this bin, dude. These coils we couldn't sell, like all this stuff. And it's just like a big bin you take to the laundromat, right? So Jason shows up, dude. Oh, I just said his name. The dude shows up, right? And I go, hey, Brandon, how cold do you want your soda? And Brandon goes, real cold, Mike. I'm like, word. And I hand it to Brandon. This dude, Jason's like, oh my God. And I was like, Jason, you know why you're not winning? And he's like, why? I'm like, because you don't got a $40 mod, man. Look at this. I'm selling this mod for $40. Now remember, this is the one I'm trying to sell him for $13, right? I'm like, if you had that, you'd be winning. And he says to me, he goes, yeah, man. But when I tell my customers jump, they say how high. And I said, why the hell would you tell your employees to jump? He goes, when I tell my employees to jump, they say how high. I said, why the hell would you tell your employees to jump? My employee Brandon's standing on a trampoline. I don't give a crap how high he jumps. When I say to Brandon, sell, he says how high. And so this dude's like, oh, yeah. So finally I said, Jason, look, man, here's what I'm going to do for you, friend. I'm like, look at this. I'll give you this. I'll throw it all in for $450. And he looks over at Brandon and he goes, man, I would be a dummy not to make that deal, huh? And Brandon goes, hey, man, you can't lose. And boom, he swipes his car, dude. We put all that crap in his car, had him all that juice. Oh, Brandon's favorite part of the story, I skipped, sorry. You know those cheap mods I was telling you about we might have got for free?
Yeah.
So I loaded it up with the flavors that he was buying off of us, off the bottles that he was buying off us. And I put it in front of him. I said, hit this. And he hits, he goes, man, that's a good flavor. I said, that's the flavor I'm selling you. By the way, you can keep the mod. Just all pimpish moves. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't tell that story in very good order. I apologize. But one way or another, yeah, man, we took them.
The vape game, man. That's
my
real.
favorite Tiny Box story. All right,
Very
now that
cool.
I bored everybody with that crappy story.
But you know what, Mike? That's why I'm a no limit soldier, because the business model was there. Because Mike knows how to hustle. And in a good way too, you know what I'm saying? Not, but that, I think that's doing radio, being poor for a long time, trying to come up. You learn how to survive, and that's one of those things that survival instinct kicks in. Should we give him a bonus poor story and then just hang up? Oh my gosh, how you feeling, man? It's only 7:00 here, man. It's Taco Tuesdays. Right when we hang up, I'm hitting the taco truck, so I'm cool. How are you?
I'm straight, dude. Go for it, man.
What you want to hear?
No limit soldier. Tell me a poor story. Give me a poor story.
Oh man, I should have wrote this down because I had a really good one I was gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell one about you though. About this is our living situation back at the apartment we talked about above the Rialto Theater. It was the office, but we all crashed there, and we had. Dude, we had that.
For all those who didn't hear last week, so it was a recording studio where I slept on a couch that Adlai bought at Goodwill and wanted it pre-stained. Adlai lived in what was a converted deck on a loft bed that he made himself, and our shower reached into his bedroom. Okay,
it had a window going through it, so it was obviously an exterior. But anyways, so we had this refrigerator, and going back to Ernie real quick, he sold us a refrigerator. And he's I'm all, where'd you get, I gave him like $50 or whatever. It was probably even less than that, but he's all, well, the guy last time left it. It's like, why are you making me buy it? So anyways, we bought it. And remember it had the handle, you could open it either way.
Yeah,
I don't remember that or not. And
it was like an old school fridge.
Yeah, very old school. And we buy food, but me and Mike were both cheap. And because we had to be.
We're poor, man.
We had to be cheap because we were poor. We didn't make any money. And I still don't understand why we're so poor. But anyways, we're poor. And so we'd go buy groceries and you get like the bread and the good turkey. And you come back. And this is we had a couple roommates in between. You'd be like, where's my turkey? Where's my bread? And you'd be like, oh my gosh, we're eating our food. And so what Mike would do, so we started doing, I started doing this too. I'd be like, all right, I'm getting the I'd go to Nico's, get the number 3 combo, beans, rice, and a burrito, whatever. And I'd make that last and write my name on it, and try to pick it apart so nobody eat it. Yeah, I'd try to make that, And then Mike was cooking, and it was funky.
Chicken.
Like, what is that? And it was it was chicken and gizzards.
Chicken
and
livers.
If you guys watching chicken livers, if you guys watching and you've seen that out of the grocery store, it's like organs. Like human organs. It is just like, whoa, and he'd cook it up, and he'd just be eating it like, you want some? And I'm good.
Put some hot sauce on it, dude. It's straight.
And yeah, he'd put the hot sauce on it. Yeah, and he'd eat that, and then I'd be like, man, and for the longest time,
cottage cheese, and
oh.
chicken livers.
Yeah, cottage cheese, and I remember, and then like months later, I think that particular roommate, I think, split because he wouldn't eat that. And I wouldn't either. But, I was like, man, Mike, that was just, I got to be honest, man. I don't know how you ate the chicken livers and stuff. He's all, I didn't really like them. I just knew that our roommate wouldn't eat them.
That was it, dude. I knew he wouldn't eat them. So I was like, all right, well, I'm buying chicken liver. Like, it ain't the best tasting thing, but I can handle it. Dude, that same roommate, I remember one time we had a pile of dirty dishes. Like, do you guys have any bleach? And I was like, no. He's like, well, you should probably just throw those dishes away.
I don't remember that. I could see him saying something like that too, because he was a likable guy.
He was super lovable dude, but that dude loved himself some porno magazines too. That was the next thing, and he loved leaving them all around the floor of the apartment. Do you remember the worst story of your life?
That was the one where there were some girls, really cute girls, outside on Congress Street. If anybody's watching from Tucson, Congress. Cute girls chilling, but their hoods up, and they saw me walking by. They're like, "Hey, this is before cell phones. Hey, do you have a phone we could use? Our car's not working. I got to find a ride." I was like, "Heck yeah, come on up to the pad." So, and they're like, we're talking, chopping it up. Oh yeah, Hot 98.3, the hip hop. Oh yeah, I'll work over there. Talk to him like, oh, cool, into it. And you open the door, and there's our homie picking his toes, and sitting on the couch, probably hadn't moved all day, and just dirty magazines.
A stack of porn all over the floor.
Oh, man. You saw these girls went from happy and smiling to, oh my gosh, let's get out of here as soon as we can. This is scary. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I think I had to move some magazines to get to the phone. I mean, it was like, there's magazines laying here. I'm like, oh, hold on. Oh, here's the phone. Go ahead. And they're just like, that was, oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing.
You were so angry. You were so angry that day. And I was like, man, I feel bad. You're like, those girls looked at me like I was creepy. I'm like, so what? Girls look at me like I'm creepy all the time. What do I care? It's no big deal. You get used to it, bro. Don't worry. Pepper spray only hurts the first time. Pepper spray only hurts the first time. That was my old rap song I used to love.
So, but it was really embarrassing. But it's like, anyways.
Dude, but we had fun in that apartment, though.
Good times.
That apartment, dude, here's the thing, you guys. We talk crap on that apartment, as we should. But we used to have parties, and we called them Studio 230.
The dirty
and that
230.
that was an exclusive event. If you got a ticket to the Studio 230, that meant you got to kick it with the Chino brothers all night. And we were your private DJs. And there's only like 15 of you.
Yeah. It was very limited, too. Oh, my. But we should save that. Can we save some of those stories?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can say whatever you want.
Taco Tuesday's calling me, man. I'm just going to be honest.
That sucks, dude. I got to be honest. I wish O was still on. Well, he showed up last time, too, so he might show up next time. Maybe, dude, you know what we'll do? We'll tease it on the internet and just be like, talking about Too Strong days next time. Like that, and we'll send it to everybody in Too Strong. We'll send messages to everybody in Too Strong, dude. All right, hold on. You ready? Because I'm going to chop this up and send it to him. Ready? Here, watch this. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Thomas. Hey, keep going, Adley. Help me out.
Otis. Hey, Martin.
Hey, Chi-Chi. Yeah, anybody else?
Chi-Chi.
Yeah, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi Amangala. So we got Randy. We got. Oh, let's not do this then. Henry.
What about Henry?
All right, hold on. Let's start this over again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody who was kicking it with Too Strong back in the day. Adley and I got a podcast called the Chino Brothers now, and we're talking about Too Strong next time. From Too Strong in the clubs to Too Strong and popping. Y'all got to join us. There, dude. I'll cut that up and send it to each of them.
Oh, that's perfect.
All right, now let's hang up, dude. You want them tacos?
Yeah, we gotta go. I just wanted to show my badge real quick.
What's
Too
the
strong
badge?
and popping. This got me to the
dude, pull that up. If I'm showing this, then you got to show that, dude. Come on, be a real soldier.
I forgot.
You don't want people to
see
see
the
how
background
tight
right now.
that shirt was. Yeah, so that's the badge. That's Adley's badge. Dude, hold on, pull that up. Dude, that doesn't look like you. That looks like Zach. That looks like Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell.
Okay. Oh well, that was the 90s, yeah. And you know what the funny part is?
There was the Asian version, Saved by the Gong.
Look at my lanyard, Teletech. That was my day job.
That was your day gig, dude.
One of our day jobs. So
yeah, but dude, you had all the tasties working there. All right, come on, we got to say goodbye to everybody.
That is true.
All right, everybody, look, nice trip down memory lane, but me and Adley got lives. Hang up, Ad. How do you hang up?
All right, guys, we're gonna go. And let's just plug next show. Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Pittsburgh time. Make sure you join us. Let your friends know, like it, share it, all that stuff.
Standard Time.
Is it Eastern?
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. But Pittsburgh's more important on the East Coast. That's the most important town there.
It's the most, it's the most important city on the East Coast. On the Eastern Seaboard, all cities bow down to the black and gold. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
That'll be a TikTok right there. All right, later.
Keep it back.